Amanda Holden shared a sweet snap with her husband, Chris Hughes, on Friday. The Britain's Got Talent judge, 54, looked stunning as she posed with her long-haired husband, 51, to whom she has been married since 2008 after meeting in 2003. Alongside the Instagram post, Amanda, who shares daughters Lexi, 19, and Holly, 13, with her husband, shared the sweet caption, "To the moon and back, 88, with a heart and moon emoji attached. Amanda looked sensational in a black chiffon dress with a tie neck and plunging neckline, as she beamed with her husband's arms wrapped around her hips. And music producer Chris proved his wife is not the only ageless one, as he showcased his jet black locks and extremely smooth complexion. It seems a number of Amanda's fans could not believe how youthful the pair look, with an onslaught of comments marveling at their good looks. A number of Amanda's 2.5 million followers shared their thoughts, penning, "No gray hairs, what's your secret? Beautiful. Although it would appear that you both are not aging, which for the rest of us is dreadfully unfair. As my Nan would say, what a handsome couple. You both look radiant. Chris hasn't aged in 20 years. The reference to the date appeared to be a nod to the annual occurrence of the Lion's Gate portal, an astrological sign to manifest heart-based desires. The event is detailed as, on August 8th, the Lion's Gate portal aligns with the heliacal rising of the star Sirius within the constellation of Leo. The energy is ripe for manifesting our innermost heart-based desires. Chris, who is a former drummer and now producer for artists including Paul McCartney, Robert Plant, and Tears for Fears, is a rare feature on Amanda's social media due to his loathing of the spotlight. Amanda reflected on his feelings in an interview with The Times last month, saying he can't stand the limelight and hates red carpets. She revealed that the couple, who met in 2003, often lock horns, most recently over the purchase of their £7 million property in Cobham, Surrey. Amanda revealed Chris had no say, saying, "All the decisions about the house are mine. He hates it and argues with me all the time and then says I was right." Chris is Amanda's second husband, after her marriage to family fortunes legend Les Denny, whom she married in 1995 when she was 22 and he was 40, before splitting in 2000 when her affair with Men Behaving Badly star Neil Morrissey came to light. They later rekindled their romance but separated in 2002 and divorced in 2003. She went on to marry Chris in a Christmas-themed wedding in St. Margaret's Church in Somerset in December 2008, where F1 driver David Coulthard was best man. Amanda Holden has long been a familiar face in the UK entertainment industry, known for her dazzling smile, her warm and witty personality, and her unshakable poise, whether she's on stage, on screen, or walking into the Britain's Got Talent studio. But in a recent photo that's been lighting up social media, it wasn't just her who caught the eye. Beside her stood her husband of over a decade, Chris Hughes, a man whose youthful looks and laid-back style have made fans remark that the pair appear to have discovered the secret to reversing time. The photo, taken 22 years after they first met, has prompted a wave of admiration from fans and followers alike. But behind this striking image is a love story that spans more than 2 decades. One built on friendship, trust, family, and an enduring spark. Amanda Holden's first meeting with Chris Hughes in 2003 didn't happen under the bright lights of a TV studio or on a red carpet. Instead, it was through mutual friends at a Los Angeles event. Amanda had been in the U.S. working on various projects following her growing fame in the U.K. as both an actress and a presenter. Chris, at the time, was a record producer and a figure who preferred to remain behind the scenes rather than in front of the camera. While Amanda was used to the media glare, Chris had carved out a life where creativity and music were his focus. This difference, it seems, was part of what made their connection click. They shared ambition, but led very different professional lives, creating a balance that drew them closer. In those first few months, their relationship was a slow burn. Amanda, still navigating the fallout from her earlier high-profile marriage to Les Dennis, was cautious. Chris's grounded nature was a refreshing change from the intensity of her life in the entertainment industry. They dated quietly at first, keeping their relationship away from front-page gossip, choosing instead to travel, share dinners with friends, and enjoy normal couple life away from paparazzi lenses. By the mid 2000s, the couple had grown inseparable, splitting their time between the UK and occasional trips to the US, where Chris still had music industry ties. Amanda has often described this period as one of the most peaceful and grounding in her life. Chris proposed in 2008 during a romantic getaway, and in December 2008, Amanda confirmed their engagement. True to their low-key approach, their wedding in December 2008 at St. Margaret's Church in Somerset was private and elegant, attended by close family and friends. Amanda wore a classic ivory gown, her trademark radiant smile lighting up the photographs, while Chris kept his usual understated yet sharp style. The reception reflected their personalities, stylish without being overly extravagant, personal without being overly staged. It was a celebration that merged Amanda's TV family with Chris's music world connections.